Good day to you, my viewers, my parents, and my little kids out there. I'm Mrs. Chinwe, your friend. I'm here to talk about the various stages of child's writing development. The first stage is the pre-literate stage. At this stage, we talk about children of age brackets 0 to 2 years old. Now, what are the features you can find in these children? What you see them do in writing is, first of all, the position at which they hold their pen. It could be a marker, it could be a crayon, it could be anything, or even a pencil. They will want to handle it and make use of it in scribbling. Some of them will put it upside down.
Upside down, so even hold it as if they are holding dagger. They hold it this way to write. They start by scribbling, drawing all sorts of things they don't even, you can't even understand. All those things they are doing at this stage are perfect writing to them. What you do is encourage them, applaud them, tell them you're doing a great work, and they'll be excited doing it. Excellent! Very good! Good!
They make images that look like they are writing, but what they are making there are not readable. They are meaningless. Now, at this stage, they are only exercising their arms. The muscles in the arms are trying to get used to the movement of writing. And when the muscles are actually strong for them to write, they will surely pick up. Now, as a child, as a teacher in school, or as a parent, and you have a child doing this, please applaud the child. The child is really growing. The second stage is the emergent stage.
Emergent stage is when their hand is becoming stronger, although not too strong, but at least they have started to hold pencil this way. They can draw stroke. Remember in the first one they were scribbling.
We are looking at children within the ages of 2 to 4 years old. What are the features or the characteristics associated with these children? They have improved in the position of holding their pen. The muscles are now flexible, ready to move. Now they can identify characters that is related to alphabets or figures. But at this stage, they put it in form of drawing. Now, in their hands, when you look at them, they no longer hold the pen this way, they now hold it this way.
In my class, we fall under the emergent stage, which is the 2 to 4 years. I teach Nigerian 2. These pupils in my class, most of them, they are still being held to write because they don't know how to handle their pencils. Some of them, I try to allow them copy from the board. Then I ask them to write something like mathematics. You see them writing letter A, putting it upside down.
At this stage, you equally applaud them. That is the assessment you can give to them at this stage, the emergent stage.
My major challenge in this class is that most of my parents, they want me to do magic on their pupils, to start writing immediately without knowing that there are stages that they have to pass through. Again, woo! A sound clap. SimZuka, it's your turn. We are looking for hands. Hands is A-N-T. Hands. So look for letter A. Letter A. Letter A. Letter A. Good. I keep it. Keep it very well. Letter A.
Now we look at the third stage. The third stage is called the transitional stage. We look at children within the ages of 4 to 6 years old.
At this point, these kids are able to identify the letters, how to pronounce them, like the letter A as A, letter B as.
At this stage, the awareness of writing a readable characters is fully in them. This child or these children within this age bracket can equally hold the pencil appropriately. The muscles ready to write and to form sentences, simple sentences are called. Now at this stage, the sounds of the letters are introduced, they have known it. They can make the sound, they know that the sound is related to what they put down. For instance, the sound A is for letter A, and how can you put it down in writing? You make it a curl and a stroke. Remember, at the previous stage, the child must get used to the curl and a stroke. Remember, we said that this transitional stage is between the ages of 4 to 6 years old. At the fluent stage, we look at the age bracket 6 to 8 years old. They can make simple sentences and they struggle to make spellings, to write properly, increasing their speed of writing and to make these spellings.
At this fluent stage, their hands are going to use to how to hold pens, so how to hold writing instruments. They can write what you can see, what you can read, what you can relate.
At this stage, there is also effects positively on their writing. We look at 7 to 8 letter words, we look at 9 letter words, they make attempts to spell them and to use them in their correct sentences. So my dear parents at home, when you come across your child in these various stages of development, just know that the child is developing very well.
It's an adjective.
An adjective is a describing word.
Example.
Example.
Our parents should understand that there are various stages of pupils' writing development. In SimZuka here, we are trying our very best to follow these stages gradually to make sure that your pupils come out best.
The stages are related with the age. Now what we are doing is, in SimZuka, we are trying to water the child, we are trying to make the child gain ground. Remember the Chinese bamboo tree? The Chinese bamboo tree can be cultivated and it takes 5 years for it to germinate. And what do you do as the owner? You keep on watering the plant, you keep on watering the seed, and once it germinates, it takes just 5 weeks to grow 90 feet high, taller than many other trees. So my dear parents at home, you make sure that the foundation of your child is properly built, and that is what we do in SimZuka. We take our time to make sure we water these children, we nurture them, and when they have passed through these processes or through these stages, forget it, the sky will be their starting point. And how can we achieve this? We can only achieve this through our simple method. What is this method? The individualized system of learning, where a child will have a one-on-one contact with the teacher. Every child in the class has every right to have a contact with the teacher. Not all child can survive in a crowded environment, and so we don't preach crowded environment. We take our time to make sure that every child has one-on-one contact with the teacher, and that is the individualized system of learning. That is what we practice in SimZuka and nothing more. We beg you to queue with us. Just queue in with us, allow us to take care of your child, and you will not regret it. And for our parents who believe in our vision or who have keyed into our vision, you are great. You are a source of encouragement, and we promise you we will not let you down. Thank you and remain blessed.